Lovelies. Hello, family. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. This is Kimberly Purpose, and welcome. I'm trying a different software this time. With video filmmaking software. I'm video editing. I'm gonna see if this works. This is my first time using this one. But today I want to talk about the Catawba Indians. I touched on the Catawba Indians when I talked about Horace King, the engineer that designed bridges throughout the Southeast. And he was around during the 1800s. And he was pretty well known. Y'all may want to check out that video to learn more about Horace King. But on this video, I'm going to touch more on the Catawba Indians because he was a Catawba Indian. He was considered to be mixed, but just with American Aborigine, which is a Catawba Indian. And yeah, but anyway, I found this particular article. Let's see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna come on over here. I'm not sure if y'all are coming with me, but I have it on the screen here about the Catawba Nation. And I found this article through the Charlotte Museum.org, and I wanted to share it with you all about Catawba Indian Nation. And I'm gonna also share a little bit of information from a book that I have on indigenous tribes, which I found to be quite interesting, but I'm gonna share it with you all. But the Catawba Indian Nation is this particular article was written by Richard Carney. I do see a particular date on here. It doesn't say, but it's from the Charlotte Museum of History. Let me see if the bottom doesn't have a date. There's no date here at the bottom either, but it does have the sources where, and that's what I like about this article, that it does have some references, the source, decisive source of where it got the information from. But anyway, it says the Catawba Indian Nation is one of the indigenous tribes that settled the Carolina Piedmont over 10,000 years ago. So it's been here. They're very ancient tribe. They've been here. They hunted and farmed their ancestral land in the Piedmont area of North Carolina and South Carolina. So they're part of the Southeast Woodland Indians. The Catawbas was one of the most powerful tribes of the Carolinas. At the time of Euro contact in the mid 1500s, their population estimated over 8,000. Today, the Catawba are a federal recognized tribe with approximately 2,800 people living on reservations of Rock Hill, South Carolina. Smaller groups live in parts of Oklahoma and Colorado. So I found this article to be quite interesting. They explain, and New Mexico. Like I said before, we had to read between the lines because they did not include the American Aborigines, the AKA African Americans. Like we said before, a lot of the original. What's up, everybody? Were reclassified as black, and and they are the Paleoindians Indians to 10,000 years ago. But I. What's up, everybody? Back with another video. And that introduction was from a lady who was doing a video on the Catawba Indians of North and South Carolina. Uh, yeah, hope everybody doing good this evening. Back with another one. Beautiful day in Rochester, not a cloud in the sky. But let me know if y'all can hear me, because I got a zero watching. So I'm not sure if anybody's here. Maybe because I got Flat Earth in the title. What are you looking at? Jeez, angry people in Rochester.
I guess I wasn't going fast enough. I was doing 45. But anyways, okay, now I see 5. All right, I know. But maybe because I got flat Earth in the title. But I only got flat Earth because a lot of flat Earth stuff is going around because of the eclipse. So I just put that in there. And you got people clowning flat Earth because of the eclipse. How can flat earthers explain the eclipse? I mean, even what they tell us doesn't explain an eclipse. I mean, when you logically think about an eclipse and what they tell us, it makes zero sense whatsoever. Because if clouds can cover an entire area and they're way closer, right? Think about it though. Clouds are way closer and they cover an area, it blocks out the sun in a huge area. But yet you got the moon that moves up in front of the sun that's way out there that only blocks like dead center a radius of what the totality is a radius I think about. Hold on, hold on. Just to be 100 and how this doesn't make any kind of sense. Also, um, didn't make any kind of sense. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Don't make no sense. Uh, hold on. How this makes any kind of sense? Because people clowning it all of a sudden, you know, uh, when you actually stop and think about it, it makes more sense that it's not what they tell us because you know, um, how far the distance, and if that is covering the moon, I mean, only a sliver in this giant ass so-called, Earth. That's all you get is that little bit of a shadow. You know, hold on, right? Okay, so right, yeah, about 100 and range is between 108 and 122 miles wide, right? And you know, let me know if I'm lying because this shit is just not working. And even then, it still was not, pitch black, right? And if you look at some of the maps, it doesn't really add up. Um, the size of the Earth. I mean, if you really look at it, it's all conflated all over the place. It doesn't even make sense. It should be cut and dry on how they're showing it. It's so hard for them to show it with, like the ball type thing. So it really doesn't make any sense. But I don't want to talk about the flat Earth, right? Because then you get into, round and circle, all right, which does not mean sphere and never have. And you look up the etymology of it. But one of the words, okay, Space Money, one of the words that I like to use, damn, that's crazy. That's a motorcycle playing that loud. There's a white dude on a motorcycle chilling with a crazy system on it. That's pretty cool. He just said, real nigga. And he got a little boy on the back. Man, that is cool ass shit. That is just totally out of place. Old white dude with his son on the back of a motorcycle, and he's playing some song that said nigga in it twice already. That's funny. And he's just chilling, bopping his head to it. And it's extremely loud on a motorcycle. But anyways, um, there's one word that I like to pull out, and when you understand nature, you understand the human body, is all this talk about the science. Well, we don't. Man isn't that powerful enough to know what the fuck the Earth is. They just ain't. They haven't explored the depths of the ocean. They haven't gone anywhere out of this bitch. All right, I've been there. I've been there on three NASA, no, two NASA launches, no, one NASA launch, two SpaceX launches. There's no fucking way that a motherfucker's gonna tell me they went to outer space. Yo, this shit is funny. I gotta do this on the way right. This is funny. This shit is cool as hell. Look at check this out. Look at. My man is chilling. He's chilling. I love it, man. Got the little boy on there. Got the little boy on there chilling. He just vibing out. Oh man, I gotta go this way. Let's go this way. He's just vibing out. I love it. But anyways, um, uh, I've been there, front and center. I even seen them bitches come back. I don't know what that was, but when the rockets come back to land, that's some crazy ass shit right there. Like I don't know what we was looking at. Again, it was in Florida. I don't know what I was looking at, but them bitches came back and landed. And I had the P900 at the time. But clearly that motherfucker, whatever else was attached to it, flew over in the ocean. They went and got it. It just is what it is. I've seen it 3 times, all right, in my life. No one can tell me anything, okay? You tell me space is over in the east, hey, okay, all right, I'll jive with that. But going up, no, it ain't happening. You could clearly watch it. There's a boating forecast. Nobody is to be in the water. Military is out there. They ain't playing with this shit. Okay? It's not for safety. It's because they don't want you to know that them shits land in the fucking ocean. All right? You look at the shipping, you look at the boat traveling that area, it's all fake, it's all empty. All right. And the military scours the shorelines with military helicopters, okay, before these launches to make sure motherfuckers ain't out there. And then the military helicopters head out into the direction where the fucking rocket curves and goes out of your view. Man, I know what the fuck they doing, you know? So people could believe whatever they want to believe. I see otherwise. Also, I know when you go up, you shrink. Everything beneath you shrinks, and it's crazy how close you are. You know, you ever go up and way up high in the building? I was in my where my sister stays the other day in Rochester in a tower, and I'm like, God damn! And I'm like, it's just more. Everything looks so close. Everything shrinks. Everything comes closer, and all you got to do is imagine yourself floating over. You'll be there in no time. When I had a drone. It was amazing. Like I would fly it all the way up to as high as it goes and move it over and it was amazing how far it went, how fast, you know? So that lets me know that things are a lot closer than we know. And this is why there's no high-speed rail in America, okay? This is why, because it'll eliminate air travel. Why would you travel by air when you can get there faster by a goddamn train going damn near 200 miles an hour? Then, living near an airport, shit, I've the road parallel. I've done 95 miles an hour next to an airplane and started passing it, and then it took off, and I'm like, what the hell? How fast are these shits going? You know? And then, I mean, things just don't add up. Air speed, ground speed. distance. A lot of things just don't add up, man. You know, so those are just my perception. Then traveling, like I said, we don't know the shape of it. So, but to laugh at a flat earther, to come with what? What do people got? I can understand if they had something, but all they got is what they were taught, which was a concept, which wasn't even a concept. And this is another thing that blows my mind. People are like, "Oh, our ancestors were way smarter, 100 times more intelligent." And Yuval Harari said our ancestors were, or the ancients were, 100,000 more times intelligent than us. You mean to tell me that you know y'all just came up with this concept and y'all are more intelligent than the ancestors? No, man. No. Sundials, right? You know, we know there was a campaign to remove we know there was a campaign to remove maps, you know? And a lot of these things come from all the fake spiritual people out there, who get involved with the love and light shit and planets and astrology. Don't realize that, you know, those are not what we've been told, you know? My man is walking out. My man is just chilling in this motorcycle, man. I love it with his son on the back. He's playing some T-Pain. Blasting T-Pain, got his son on the back of the motorcycle just chilling, man. I love it. I love every minute of it. You know, I love it. You know. So, and this is the thing, like, you can't, and this is the thing about the whole flat earth thing. You can't you can't just talk shit and it don't make sense when it's just there's some clowns. Damn, that shit is loud, yo. I love it, man. I love when people just enjoying life, man. He's on a nice sounding bike, got his sons about 7, 8 on the back. I love it, man. Beautiful. Um, so, you know, you can't people asking questions, and then you got people clowning. That's the thing. Like, this is the energy that came through. Like, this is why I seen a lot of flat Earth clownery and all this other stuff. What had happened is these same entities, right, that come in, people have embodied this energy to now further, do things, like clown and you know there's an entity that is what they call a. This is where they got the Joker or the Meister from, right? These are entities, man. They come in here with mockery, mocking, you know, laughing, pointing. This is that energy that I've been telling you about, and a lot of people, right, have embodied that recently. I see it all over the place. Now it's the battles are ensuing again when it should be okay. All right, it sounds stupid, but you sound stupid because what do people got to debunk flat Earth besides what they've been taught? And this is what blows my mind is everything's a lie, right? Everything we learned in school is a lie. It's all a lie. This world is a lie. It's all a lose. All a sis. It's all a lie. But magically, they told you the truth about what you live on. When your ancestors, you can go back, and that's why I played from where I'm from, the nation that traces back between 10 to 8,000 years ago. Okay, in the Carolinas, we were the river people that trace back, all the way back there when our creation story, okay, had nothing to do with that. It had to do with horizontal equilibrium, right? Of course, in another language, but it was the equilibrium, okay? It was not what you've been told. And that's the thing. Like, people try to come debunk a goddamn people that are just asking questions because the shit's not making much sense. And I travel a lot, and I have yet to see any bodies of water, ponds, fucking anything, sitting, you know, uh, sitting sideways or at any kind of angle on a fucking hill, mountain, anything. I done been all over this bitch. All right. I done been all over this bitch. The only place I haven't been was Washington. All right. I've been everywhere else. That's the only place I have not been was Washington. And what no, I've been to Maine, New Hampshire. I've been everywhere but Washington. It's the state of Washington. All right. Unless they got mountains on, I mean, water on the side over there. Listen, can't nobody tell me shit because we were built with an equilibrium. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying we are definitely on something that is a perpetual, perfect, 100% harmonical balance. Okay? 100%. Because our bodies are built to it. Everything in nature is built to that same element, system, whatever you want to call it. We are built to that, and nature is built to that, and everything in it is built to an equilibrium. That is another thing that people need to research: equilibrium. All right, it's something that they keep this stuff kind of in the bag, right? Equilibrium is very, very important. Equilibrium in your body. You know how your body feels any of the slightest movement. Everything in nature, animals feel the slightest imbalance of equilibrium. This is how they always, when there's something natural coming, they're gone. Why? Because they have a balance to an an equilibrium of their whatever it is, they're wherever they're at, they can feel it. They can feel the powerful winds coming. They can feel the fires coming. They can feel the dryness coming. They can feel, you know, bad weather, anything. They can feel it all coming. Why? Because it fucks with their equilibrium. Okay? Their system. So they know, take cover, seek refuge, get out of here. And that goes along with movement. They can feel an earthquake long before that shit happens. All right? What is the earthquake? That's the earth fucking moving. So people say, "Oh, we've been on the earth. It's been moving so long, we can't feel it." Oh, fuck, because they told you that shit. That's why I say people don't understand their where they come from. You know, and hey, I don't know what the fuck we live on, and I know they don't know what the fuck we live on. And if they did, they ain't gonna tell us. Think about why they would call it a sphere, to keep you off your equilibrium. Equilibrium is balance. Okay? If they tell you you live on a fucking ball, automatically you're out of balance with the universe, nature, every fucking thing. You're out of balance by default because you're living on something that's not equal. Point blank, period. There's no way we could be living on what they told us. And again, I believe it's shapeless, formless. Man doesn't know. It's infinite. Man don't even know. So to sit here and clown a motherfucker, you don't know. And if you come up with what they're telling you, you really got to get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Because how could it all be a lie? But that means you need to do some checking because you're not even sure yourself. You know, you got to do some reality check because you definitely ain't sure your damn self. You know. Hold on 1 second. I mean, I'm just saying these are just things I just ponder in my mind. I don't know nothing, but I know what they tell us. It definitely ain't that. 100%. I know that's a fact. I don't give a fuck anybody anything else. You can't come to me talking about, you know, what science says. Really? Science told you motherfucking 2020 to 2024 was really going on. And you're gonna trust that? You're gonna trust those fucking people? You're gonna trust, look who they say discovered all this shit. You're gonna trust these motherfuckers? Known liars? Man, get out of here. You know? Equilibrium. right? That is a fact. We are on a equal, I mean, a level. We're just on something that is level. Whatever the fucking, it could still be a fucking, it could still be a giant fucking ball that's so big, but we're so minute. The shit is a equal balance. It could be a ball, but it could be 100,000 times bigger than what they're even telling us. Is it that? I doubt it. You know, I doubted some shit like that. But think about it. Remember, they want us to feel insignificance, right? They want us to feel off balance. Well, what better way? How do you get a person off balance? Well, you, you put them on a fucking marble or some shit. Now you're already your thought process. Everything that you do is out of balance, right? Because hold on, because check this out. Check this shit out, right? All right, equilibrium, right? Equilibrium is a state of mental balance. Boom. That's the first one. A state of mental balance. So if they got you off your equilibrium, your mental state is out of balance already. Think about that. And this is in 1600s. That's when they call. Think about that. Think about it. Think they just sail? Oh, they're gonna sail across the fucking sea, and they discovered that the Earth wasn't. Remember we learned about flat Earth in school? That whole Christopher Columbus shit was the flat Earth. So we just dismiss it right off the bat. You know, we all been flat earthers until they told us, oh shit, Christopher Columbus sailed and he realized we didn't fall off the edge. Like this was programming us from day one. And I be telling people that they go back like, damn, you know what? I never thought about it when they was telling us about flat earth. They wanted us to dismiss that shit a long ago, right? Christopher Columbus sailed and that proved that the earth wasn't flat, right? I remember learning that in school from sea to shining sea, you know, right? So equilibrium is a state of mental balance, right? An even balance, a horizontal position, right? Equal, level, horizontal, evenly balanced, equal, a balance, pair of scales, plummet, right? And where does equilibrium come from? Equal, identical amount, extent or portion, even or smooth of surface, right? But we know, that's another thing. Oh my God, this can't be a flat Earth because there's fucking mountains and all this other shit. Oh, what? I mean, seriously, that is just the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard, right? It's not. They make people. Their mental state says, "Oh, flat is a pancake, like a fucking, like a fucking goddamn countertop or some shit." And I get why they do that, but think about it. Put you on a a round object because right then and there you can't be equal now. And then what they do? Oh, well, there's this out here, there's that out here. We can travel over there. We can go over to the cosmos. And then people will bring, oh, look at the ancients. They used to do this and they used to. How do we know that shit? How do we know? Maybe they're telling us something the fuck else. You know, we're in a fucking system, and then they call it the solar system. Think about that shit. What does solar mean? You know, they call that shit solar system, right? Think about that. They call it a solar system. So right then and there again, right? And they coined this. What is a system? The whole creation, the universe. What? An arrangement system, organized whole, a whole compound of parts up to place together. What? So the solar system, right? Think about it. They said the system is the whole universe. What? How they got the power to even say some shit like that? Think about that. How they got the power to say some shit like that, right? when the universe is the whole world cosmos, the totality of existence, sorry, existing things, right? All things, everybody, all people, the whole world, all together, all in one, entire, relating to all, right? That's what the universe is. It's the whole world and the cosmos, the totality existing of existing things, right? But yet, system means the whole creation, the universe. No, that shit don't even go together. Solar system. That right there, how they label that, the solar system, place you inside something inside of a system where they created their own universe. It's not the actual universe like our ancestors understood the universe, the cosmos, right? So this is the type of stuff where people don't want to go into, you know, and the cosmos, right? The universe, the world. That's what the etymology of cosmos is. So how the fuck the cosmos, right, and the universe come into the word system? The whole creation, the universe? No, no. Think about that. Think about it. You know, think about it. And this is why, like, you talk about cosmos now. That's why I was playing, the stuff I was playing in the beginning about, you know, um, where I come from. Because the creation story that we had that I've studied, there's actually two creation stories. One that fucking European tried to squeeze in there, right, to fit itself in that, right, and then you got the real creation story. All right. I don't want. Let me see. I'll read you a short blurb of what they did. Right. This is what they tried to say. Our creation story was. You know. This is what they tried to say. It ain't was nothing to do with this shit. Right. Kataba creation story. The creator was lonely in the heavens, so he decided to make a companion. Like, this is bullshit. That's what they feed the people that you know. You go to the nation now and you see, I mean, it is what it is, but it's watered down per se. It's like you wanted a straight shot of vodka, all you got was some ice and a drip. That's what's left of it, right? As far as the nation goes, right? Because we was black, we was dark as hell, jet black, right? Jet black, jet fucking black. So, right? This was the creator was lonely in the heavens, so he decided to make a companion. Being a master potter, the creator reached down to the banks of the Catawba River and fashioned a man. After saying a prayer, the creator then throws the man into the sacred fire. But he was too anxious and removed him from the life-giving fire too soon, right? And all that is the light. They're not actually talking about fire, right? They're talking about the light because it was too quick. He was anxious and they removed because it gave the light too soon. Displeased with the result, he flings a man across the sea to Europe, right? This is what I'm like. When I heard this story years ago, I'm like, this is some. And then, no, this is what they were putting out about their creation story. And this shit is so fucking stupid. One, Europe, no, there wasn't even a name back in these times. How the fuck somebody from 10 to 8,000 years ago using English any goddamn way? So we already know what time it was. This is not the fucking story. This is what that new federally recognized motherfuckers that took over that shit are doing, right? So, anyways, right? This is what it says. Displeased with the result, he flings a man across the sea to Europe. And again, we're going across the sea, right? Not going around, we're going across the sea to Europe, right? And he becomes the first white man. Like, what in the fuck kind of this when I read this shit, like I was fuming, flaming, fucking. I messaged these people. I'm like, yo, what is this shit? And they're like, oh, well, we know, we understand. A lot of people have been contacted, upset about the creation story. Yeah, because that's not the fucking creation story, right? So, anyways, because the Catawba Nation is in Oklahoma, it's in the Carolinas, it's in New Mexico, parts of Colorado. Um, so yeah. But anyways, so again, the creator fashioned a man from the Catawba River clay. Again, he prays, and again, the sacred fire gives the man life, which are just talking about life. However, this time he left the man in the fire too long. Displeased with the result, the creator flings the man across the sea where he lands in Africa. Again, which is bullshit because Africa was not called fucking Africa, okay? Becoming the first black man. Now, wait. This is why a lot of people were upset with this shit. And, they had to kind of explain this shit the fuck away. One, there was no, they're not going to be calling black, all right? Became the first. If this is the creator's story, how the fuck you get white man and black man? Like, this shit is so stupid. Anyway, so the creator fashions one more man from the Catawba clay. Again, he says a prayer to the sacred fire and throws the man in, giving him life. This time, the creator took the man out of the sacred fire just in time. The man came out the fire and he was red. The creator was pleased and he said, perfect. The man is red, just like me. The creator then fashioned this man a woman to spend the rest of his days in harmony with the Mother Earth, where he created, where the Catawba people still live today. Man, you gotta be fucking batshit kidding me. How stupid that shit sounds. And make it, red. Okay, we already know, y'all. We know what the devil came with the devil shit. You know, we already know what y'all really saying. I mean, this shit was pretty crazy. But the real creation story is nothing like that at all. It's actually quite long. And again, it references waters, the cosmos. Damn, they are they chasing these motherfuckers? All on these bikes and shit. You know. Again, they talk about the cosmos, the waters. Um, damn, what the fuck is going on here? Oh shit, got a police chase. Oh no, like ambulances and shit, fire trucks. Um, um, but yeah, the creation story is actually really long. Maybe one day I'll share it, but uh, it's super long. Um, and again, when your people trace back that far, okay, damn, damn, what happened down there? Let me see. Maybe somebody in them little dirt bikes got hit or some shit. I don't know, but anyways, uh, yeah. So, like I said, the creation story is long. Um, Damn, what the fuck? Maybe want to drive around and see what the hell happened, but I got shit to do. Um, there goes the ambulance. It's good old Rochester, New York, and it's warm out, it's sunny. They about to fight right outside of here. God damn, this shit is wild. This is wild, man. This city, I'm telling you, is gonna be. That's when I'm gonna be back around when y'all see the motherfucking military on the streets in Rochester, New York. 'Cause this shit is coming. Y'all know I've been saying this shit for years. But listen, I know what I know. And the path of totality too. Oof. Good night, Susie. But anyways, you know, shout out to all you guys. But again, the creation story basically entails elements of the earth, the elements of nature, the animals. Damn, another one is coming. I'm about to go over there. I'm about to go over there. Damn, this shit is fucking bad, yo. Bad, bad. But and it tells a lot of different things. It's in nature, the air, water, fire, cosmos. God damn, this is like the fifth fire truck. Oh, I see the smoke. Now I see the smoke. Must have been a hell of a fire, So, um, yeah. Um, so yeah. And again, man, people need to you know, I do what I do because I got ancestor energy, and they remind me every day. That's the journey I'm on. This is why people can't, I mean, it is what it is. All this stuff is right there, you know. Everybody that was born should always know where the fuck they come from, where their family come from. That's what they want to be stripped from you. That's your power, because those are your ties. If you don't got no ties, what do you got ties to? You're just a fucking, you're just an entity, you know, with no. You're like within your goddamn another fire truck with an erased history. You literally you you let them and are letting them erase your history by not finding out who you truly are and then try to claim it. Um, you know, my process is slow, because it is a lot of work. But, like I said, if I was born somewhere, you know what? That's what I wanna claim that. All right. Fuck it. That's what y'all calling me. You know what? I want to claim that. I'll take it. You know, change shit up. You know, change shit up. That's what I want to do. So, um, not to mention, you know, you find out who you are. You got records that your ancestors were taken and labeled black, colored, Negro, mostly Negro and black. Colored came later. Now they call you African American. Ain't that some shit? Crazy as hell. How a motherfucker gonna be African American? You know? How can somebody be African American? That's crazy. So yeah, man. Um, that's why I get so not angry, but like so I don't like to use the word passionate, but like just so much energy towards certain things because you know things and it's like fuck. Like seriously, you know? And what they've already done. I mean, we look at what they're doing in other nations, they're just way farther ahead. But look what they've done over here. Damn, we just didn't see it. All the people that were slaughtered and killed and murdered, like it's Palestine. That was Palestine times a million. You know, yeah, body count is for that. Oh my God. I mean, All the wars, little wars that they named this and named that and named this. They didn't tell you it was all war. That was the people that was here. That was the people fighting these motherfuckers, man. You know, people want to believe that, you know, 20 or 30 or 50 fucking, Europeans went into Africa and took a whole bunch of goddamn big ass, strong ass fucking African people without putting up a fucking fight. I don't care if you was shooting a musket or whatever the hell you was doing, and just walked on a fucking ship and came over here. Y'all can believe that shit. All right. It ain't going down like that, you know. But anyways, that's all I got for now. Again, it wasn't really about no fucking flat earth. It was just about, hey man, you know, we gotta wake up to some areas. So peace and love, y'all. I'm about to get up off here. Love y'all.